Hello, it's Cody here from GCPC Players with my first ever app review, and this is Monsters Ate My Condo. It's really fun, and it's free, so you should check it out. So basically, it's a really simple arcade game in which you have to flick the correct color condos at the monsters and try to make 3 in a row to build a B, which then builds a silver, which then, after 3 silvers, makes a gold. And then after 3 golds, you get a diamond, and then the cycle repeats. So basically, you have to feed the correct colors to the monsters, and if you don't feed the right color, they get angry, and they attack, and sometimes they just leave. So you have to keep them satisfied, and one of the strategic elements of this game is that you have to use the colors that you don't have the monster for as your puzzles. So like even if you see a puzzle open, you shouldn't go for it. You should always just try to get rid of the colors that you have because it makes it a lot easier. So overall, this game is really fun. It's extremely simple and it's kind of weird, but it's really fun. And my first impressions on it were that it was going to be a very, very strange game and not very fun, but it was actually one of the best free games, if not best games on the App Store, because it's very addicting and I find myself just playing it nonstop. So this round I really was not doing too well, but I guess you get the picture of the app from it. So yeah, and sometimes if you see me like feeding the colors to the wrong monster, it's because I've kind of got screwed there, so it was the only thing I could do. And I am pretty much a beginner at this game. This is not one of my best rounds again, so I'm probably going to keep doing app reviews now that I have the proper stuff for it. But people say that this game crashes a lot, but I have never had it crash before on my iPhone, so I definitely recommend it. I think it's free unless they made it cost money, but this is an Adult Swim game and it is very fun. Like Robot Unicorn Attack was fun by them, and there was those other games, 5 Minutes to Kill Yourself. Those are pretty fun, but this one's kind of just like nothing bad about it, no blood, nothing. You're just feeding condos to monsters. So, like the condos can only go a certain height, so sometimes you get screwed and you have to start feeding the monsters different colors than what they're used to. And sometimes you have to feed them the bronze, gold, silver, or diamond blocks because it will change their moods or alter special abilities, which will really help you. Sometimes it'll make them fall asleep, in which you can feed like as many colors as you want to them, and they won't care. And so if the monster does get mad, you can always regain it. Oh, there we go. There's the super ability in which they fall asleep. And if you feed them while they're asleep, they won't actually become mad if they give them the wrong color. So basically, so you're just trying to get the highest score. So, wait, what was this? So there's like, sometimes you get screwed because the tower gets too high. So you have to feed the wrong color to a wrong monster. And even though it makes them mad, you can always regain it by feeding them the same color. Like even if they're really mad, it'll probably take like 3 or 4 different condos. And then sometimes they'll just leave and you'll get a different colored monster. And so the 4 colors are red, green, blue, and yellow. And I think that's it for the monsters. But for a free app, it's pretty good when it comes to the content and gameplay. So here's another sleeping thing. And as you can see, I was feeding some of that to those sleeping monsters, and they weren't really getting mad. So basically, it's just a regular arcade game, you know. Since we are getting to the end of this video, I should probably explain a little bit more about it. So it's basically just like a regular arcade game, but you have to get the highest score, like some of those old Atari games and the arcade cabinets. It's not about like levels or anything. You're just trying to get the highest score that you can. So you're just stacking things up and stacking things up. So it's kind of like, you know, like the old Pac-Man and Galaga. It wasn't about advancing the levels. It was about your high score. So this game is basically just about your high score. And the tower can tip when it gets too high, and then when it does tip, the fat lady will sing, and it means game over. And as you can see, my high score is 19 million 45,608. So this was not one of my best rounds, but this is a really fun game. So this is Monsters Ate My Condo by Adult Swim. You can find it just easy by searching it. I think it's free, and so thank you for watching my video, and hope you enjoyed it. Bye.